Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you want to read more about what John writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com, or you can find the link to the website in the description below. Business development companies, or BDCs for short, like today's income pick, Oxford Square Capital Corp, traded on NADAQ under symbol OXSQ, are popular among small and medium-sized businesses and investors. And why is that? Businesses love BDCs, or what we like to call alternative banks here at Income Investors. And it's because they provide them with much needed capital. Why don't these businesses just go to the big banks for money? Even though they generate between 50 million and 100 million in annual revenue, they're deemed too small for traditional financial institution. And that's where alternative banks step in. Investors love BDCs because of a tax loophole, which results in massive dividend yields. BDCs pay out little or no corporate tax on their earnings. In exchange for this benefit, alternative banks have to legally pay out 90% of their income to investors as dividends. And it's not uncommon to find BDCs with dividend yields of 10% to 15%. 5 times higher than what you'd earn from, say, traditional banks. And now one must be wondering, won't lower interest rate hurt the lending environment? And we think not really. Higher interest rates are great for lenders, but if interest rates are too high, it can make borrowing too expensive. So the current lower interest rate environment and solid outlook for the US economy should result in BDCs issuing more debt, which should help boost their profits. John?
Yeah, thanks, Mo. Oxford Square is, as you can probably imagine, a BDC that invests in both public and private companies. It invests in secured and unsecured senior debt, subordinated debt, junior subordinated debt, preferred stock, and syndicated bank loans. It concentrates its investments in companies having annual revenues of less than $200 million and a market capitalization or enterprise value of less than $300 million. Now, it generally invests between $5 million and $30 million per transaction, and ideally, it looks to exit its investments within 7 years. Currently, its $252.1 million investment portfolio includes various industries, including finance, software, business services, healthcare, telecom, information technology, utilities, plastic manufacturing, etc.
John, let's talk numbers. How did this BDC do in the third quarter of this year?
Mixed, actually. For the third quarter, ended September 30th, Oxford Square reported net asset value per share of $2.35. Now that compares with the second quarter net asset value of $2.43 per share. Now, net investment income was $6.2 million or 10 cents per share compared to $7.7 million or 13 cents per share for the quarter ended June 30th. Total investment income was, I think, $10.3 million compared with approximately $11.4 million for the quarter ended June 30th as well, which is the second quarter. During the third quarter, the company actually made investments of approximately $47.7 million and received approximately, I can say, $28 million from sales and repayment investments.
If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com. While you're there, you could also sign up for our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to the website in the description below. And now back to the video. And John, despite the mixed result, this BDCs continues to pay a monthly distribution of 3.5 cents per share.
Yeah, now as an alternative bank, Oxford Capital is good at making money, which is what you'd like to see, and that translates into a reliable monthly distribution for shareholders. Now, as you said, it currently pays a monthly dividend of 3.5 cents per unit, or 40 cents per unit on an annual basis, forward yield of 14.4%. Now, the ultra high yield dividend yield is not an anomaly. It's a number shareholders have come to rely on, actually. The company's 5-year average dividend yield is actually slightly higher at 15.14%. Now, shareholders can, of course, continue to look forward to more of the same. On November 5th, the company declared a monthly distribution for January, February, and March 2025 of 3.5 cents per share.
And Oxford Capital stock is trading near record levels.
Yeah, in addition to having a reliable ultra high yield distribution, Oxford Square Capital stock has also been having a pretty solid year, hitting a 52-week high of $3.07 per unit back in May. Now, for the most part, OXSQ stock has been trading in a pretty tight range since then. This puts OXSQ stock up approximately 14% in 2024 and 9.7% year to date. Now, lower interest rates and momentum in the U.S. economy should help OXSQ stock to trade higher over the coming quarters. Now, this could result in Oxford Square stock rallying to record levels. It last hit a record high of $3.30 per share back in February 2019.
John, thank you so much for your insights. The current lower interest rate environment and solid net income investment continues to make Oxford Square Capital Corp a great option for dividend investors. And even with interest rates coming down, they're still expected to remain above 2020 health crisis levels. In fact, the days of zero interest rates may be a thing of the past. That may not be something someone with a lot of credit card debt wants to hear, but it's a good news for BDCs like Oxford Square Capital. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now to get our free special report on 3 income stocks to own today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.